In technology news, Hewlett-Packard Co., commonly dubbed HP, has been working on developing a new computer processor technology that aims to reduce energy consumption and at the same time increase processing speed and efficiency. Though HP itself is no longer in the processor manufacturing industry, they stand to gain large profits in the form of royalties from other corporations, most notably Intel and AMD. The technology rests on the idea that there can be 8 transistors on a single chip, interconnected by a grid of tiny nanowires. The chip also has the ability to turn off individual transistors if one or more stop functioning properly, or if the processing power is not needed, thereby conserving electricity. Current processors require that they be in use at all times the computer is in operation, which wastes a lot of energy when the computer is idle.
The biggest national story recently is President Bush's call for 21,500 troops to be sent to Iraq. Popular support is low, with 2 out of 3 Americans opposing the plan, according to a CNN Opinion Research Corp poll released Friday the 12th. Secretary of State Rice addressed this poll saying, quote, "What will convince the American people that there's going to be a good outcome here is changes on the ground. No poll is going to change unless there is something to show." As for whether Bush has a clear plan for Iraq, 63% said no, while 35% said yes. With such little support from the public, some key Republicans have joined with Democrats in attempting to stop this new measure. So far, their only feasible plan of action is to cut off funding. But in an interview for 60 Minutes, President Bush said, quote, "Frankly, that's not their responsibility. It's my responsibility to put forward the plan that I think will succeed. I believe if they start to cut off funds, they better explain to the American people and the soldiers why their plan will succeed." The president is far from alone in thinking the new plan will succeed. Presidential hopeful John McCain, who just a week earlier called for sending more than 35,000 troops to Iraq, said he would like to, quote, "give this new strategy a chance to succeed." Currently, there are over 130,000 troops in Iraq. Democratic presidential hopeful Joseph Biden issued a statement on Martin Luther King Jr. Day condemning the Confederate flag flying outside of the South Carolina State House building. Biden was met by around 35 protesters claiming the flag is in remembrance of their heritage and in no way serves to make a racial statement. Biden responded that, quote, "As people become more and more aware of what it means to African Americans here, there is only a matter of time." In 2000, the NAACP began its South Carolina tourism boycott, prompting the flag to be taken down from the Capitol Dome and from the House and Senate chambers. The current banner is raised outside the State House beside a Confederate soldiers' monument.